Episode 161 and the best news I've had all this week, Marto. Taz, welcome.
G'day.
Thank you very much.
Episode 161, Tazzy, and that's how many fucking beats Tone's heart was pumping last week before he got a couple of stints. Tone, you still with us?
Yes, mate. Yes. I'm still here. Yes.
Always back.
I'm still above the ground. Yes.
I tell you what, there's a little bit of Steve Jobs about you tonight, a little bit of turtleneck action. You're probably wearing your New Balance and your denim jeans as well. A little bit of Steve Jobs there. Look at him. Looks like he's undergoing a makeover, Taz.
Do you reckon he's got the Dunlop sneakers on as well?
Yeah, he's got the New Balance.
New Balance.
No,
he's old school, the Dunlops.
Got your Hawaiian.
I reckon Tone's that old school. He's got the K26s. Do you remember them?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
it's I don't know.
They were pretty.
They wear those in prehistoric times.
Yeah. Taz, I heard you went for a junket up north. You went up to Brisbane. What happened?
Yes, on Saturday last week, decided to get a plane up to Brisbane for a mate's 50th, and then from there, headed across to the Gold Coast to catch up with another friend. So, plane got cancelled Saturday night. I cracked the shits. Couldn't get on an earlier one. Got on a later one. There's a TikTok out there that shares my my delight with Jetstar. So I'm waiting to see what happens with that that complaint that I put through.
Right.
And had a great time. It was lovely. Awesome to catch up with friends.
With a couple of the Polty familiar in Noe and the Chieftain. How they going?
Yeah, caught up with Noe and the Chieftain. They filled me in on all sorts of weird and wonderful goings on. It was good. Good catch up. Went out a couple of times, had some good lunches, brunches, plenty of chocolates, not too many beers because we're trying to be healthy.
Good.
But yeah, it's always nice to catch up with people that you care for and care about. And it was nice.
Very good.
Good on you.
Good to see you, Marto. How you going, mate? As my brother likes to call you, Captain Good Looks.
Captain Good Looks. Hey, GLR is what they call me. Good looking rooster.
Oh, wow.
Hang on. Does your brother think he's good looking?
Oh, I don't know. What my brother thinks he's a bit of a dick, so I don't know. No, but seriously, welcome, Marto. Welcome to the show. I love how you always play straight.
Great to be here.
But, Tone, give us something, mate. Stop being vanilla. Get off the fence. Take the splinters out. Tell the Polty familiar who's been in dire straits all week thinking you're going to pass away. Tell them, give them something, Tone.
What would you like to hear?
No, like you.
What have you been through? What have you done? Your near-death experience, Tone.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. Put your hand on your heart and tell us the truth.
Well, I was feeling really good because I went to the dentist doctor. Well, the dentist at the dentist, there's a doctor, so they've got doctors as well. So I had to go there and see the doctor, and he did an X-ray and did a blood test and, the usual pest test and, linked me up to the machine like I was in the fucking Matrix. And I got a clean bill of health. Fantastic. No worries. No cancer, no diabetes and all that sort of stuff. No problem. But little did I know that the wife didn't trust him, and she'd already booked me into her hospital on the Wednesday for the CT scan and the full works again. So we went in there for ages to get everything done, and went down and had a Coke and an ice cream and everything. Come back and thought, all good. No, it was all bad. You're not going home. Sit down over there and don't move because you're a walking time bomb. You're still alive, just. And we're going to operate in the morning.
Now, so Tone, they said you're going to operate in the morning. What happened?
Then in the afternoon, they said, no, we're going to do it now.
Hang on. Tone, I'm just curious. You went to the dentist that's got a doctor that told you're okay.
Yeah.
That's like me going to the vet and them checking me out and telling me you're okay.
Yeah.
You don't go to the dentist to get checked out if you're okay, do they?
No, normal doctors there test.
So it's a medical, it's a medical clinic.
Yeah. Sorry,
it's a medical clinic. I'm sorry, but I'm thinking
it
was a little confusing.
That's like me saying I'm not an alcoholic, but I only drink beer.
Yes. Now, I do want to
Yes.
ask one thing, Tone, because I've had a few friends that have had heart surgery, and some of them have said that they've woken up with a sore backside. Did you wake up with a sore backside?
Oh,
Absolutely not.
oh.
Okay.
Because I wasn't asleep.
Okay. So do you know why that's the case? I think those doctors didn't think you were good looking enough.
Ah. So you think Marto might have been in trouble if my brother was...
If Marto has a heart problem, don't
Not
worry, his
everyone's
heart will
trouble.
get fixed, and so
Captain
too will his
Goodlooks is in
backside.
trouble.
Hey,
Hey?
I better start bleaching.
I think
Oh.
so. It's good to have you back, Tone. Good to
Good to
see
have you
you
back,
again.
Tone.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good to see you,
Now,
mate.
talking about having you back,
Smiling if I
Tone,
speak.
what happened? X-Horse, no good. The other X-Horse one, J-Mac on board. You picked the wrong X-Horse.
Yeah, it was. Yes, I don't know what happened. Yes, I don't know what happened there.
Right.
Obviously, riding track work on a Saturday again.
Yep.
Obviously,
Yep.
you know, the other one was favourite, wasn't it, or near favourite? The J-Mac was on.
Yeah, pretty much.
It
It
was
was
short.
only 10 or 20 cents in it. Yeah. It was-
Espresso was colder than a horse heart. Like, you
Yeah.
know, like that was just no good.
I tell you
Anyway.
what, Griff, I tell you what, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You
hard
do
luck
the
story of the day.
form, they break the clock, you think you're on the till, the hoof's on the till. Taz loves me saying that, by the way.
No, I don't.
Really loves
No.
it. And then Tyler Schiller takes it to the front.
Oh,
And
my Lord.
this horse has never been further than 6 pairs back in its whole life. And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it's outside the leader making the fucking race. And he hits the front with 300 to go. And I'm just like, oh, you poor fucking thing. What? And it's fucking heads up and about. It's like Tone. It's like Tone fucking trying to work out when he's getting an operation. Is it tomorrow or today? He was like, what am I doing in front? I have no idea. And poor old Tyler Schiller, I bet you he'll never ride that horse again because
Tyler Schiller has become one of
Oh.
the worst jockeys going round. He should have manacles round his
Oh,
fucking
hey,
nose.
whoa.
I seriously couldn't
No.
believe it was
Pulled that
written
horse up on
that
Sunday,
way.
that Rockabilly Rebel.
But,
It's gone quite off him. Shocking.
No, but hang on, Pezza. We used to know a trainer by the name of Billy Walk. Now, Billy Walk goes back a long, long way.
Did they rival
And,
Bar Eustace?
No. He was around when
Okay.
Armanasco was around,
Oh,
and
right, yeah.
some of the old boys. Anyway,
Yeah.
the point that he always used to say
Mm.
is you can't pull up a pulling horse. So if a horse is pulling,
Yeah.
you've got to let it go. So with Griff, if you're telling me that it's
No.
up and
It
here
was
and there,
pulling in the straight because it didn't know what to do.
In the run home. Yeah.
In the run home. It wasn't pulling.
yeah. But I wonder if it had just gone, and that's why he was a victim of circumstance. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
No, he
No,
wasn't.
I don't
didn't-
think so.
I
watched
didn't
it
watch
because
the race.
I had
I
also
watched it
tipped Griff.
many times.
Yeah.
So basically, both you blokes tipped Griff. So what
We
you're
did.
saying is
We did.
Tone's horse was shit, my horse was shit, but you guys have got excuses.
Yes.
Oh,
That's all.
Yeah.
Tone,
Yes.
did you
Like-
hear that?
Like you said, they never go
CPAC,
forward.
they've been thrown
Yes.
under a bus again. They've thrown
Pierre,
at both
by
of
the
them.
way, Pierre. Pierre.
Yeah, let me tell you about a pier. Please, before you put the Roik up, let me
Oh,
tell you
okay.
about a pier.
Oh,
There's a fine line that separates a man standing on a pier looking like an idiot and one fishing. Let me tell you, I was not separated by any fine line. It was just terrible.
It was plain, wasn't it?
It was. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
me too.
But-
Me too.
But I'm not going to sack it. I will wait for it. I have black booked it. We'll see. I'll give
Red
it
on-
one more crack.
Red on
maybe.
Nick Marto, we waited all day, but
We did wait all day. And it was right there. It
Yeah.
was exactly where I wanted him to be, but I think he was beaten by the track. It just maybe it was
Look,
just flat.
there's
He
the
just gave
excuse.
nothing. Like.
was he in the wrong part of the track? Maybe I don't know. Maybe was he a little bit in?
Maybe I don't know if there was a wrong or right part of the track at the valley, but it just gave. There was no kick when he wanted it.
And I'd just like to apologise to Lukey Mullen and our mate from WA. He wanted Tom Kitten on the first leg of the Quaddie.
Oh,
I vetoed him because I'm like me and Marto on Griff thinking, how good are we? We're going to win. And Tom Kitten wins 2.5 lengths. Razor's tipped it.
Yeah.
So well done, Lukey Mullen. And well done, Razor. Well done. Fucking, yeah.
well
great.
done, boys.
But Uncle Brynn did the right thing and lost anyway. So they're out. 2 strikes. 2 strikes. They're on. 1 more strike, boys. We're back.
So, hey, Pezza, so because of the 2 strikes,
Yeah.
surely the guys have gone pretty astute this week. I reckon
Oh,
they're
yeah.
probably,
100%.
like
Yeah.
maybe 4 fields.
No, they've probably gone, 2 by 2 by 4 by 6, like pretty good.
Yeah. It looks. I reckon it's good to hear. Good to hear.
Tone, you knew hard. Well done, mate. We're not sure which one is yours. Which one, Tone?
Oh dear.
Is it the band-aids? Is it stuck with cash? Is it just broken? What? Which one's yours, Tone?
Tone's looking for the green one we had last week.
Hard to say.
Oh.
Pezza, he's looking for the green one from last week.
Oh, Taz, you wouldn't believe this. Sold
What's
out.
happened?
Priceless.
Yeah,
The
they
science
are.
of punting. Gone.
Unbelievable.
Winning.
Oh,
The
how good.
objective guide to successful punt. Sold out. Done.
Magnificent.
Amazon books can't keep up.
No, how can they? Demand.
Here we go. Look at
This
Marto
one
over
here.
here in
Look
his
at
little
that.
black shirt.
Oh,
Wow, Gambit.
I look at that and I keep thinking he's a police officer from Matlock.
Oh, and who can forget in the
He's a
90s
criminal.
retro throwback
The best.
to the Port
The
Adelaide
best.
there, Tony.
Mirror shades on too.
The best.
Right.
Has he got anything new? Anything
No,
new,
you wouldn't
Pezza?
believe this, but Tony likes coin and he likes to cash in. It doesn't matter
Right,
if it's
so-
good luck or bad luck. So Tony
What's
had
he done?
good luck last week because if he didn't go into the hospital, he'd be dead right now. But you
Right.
wouldn't believe this, Taz.
Has he got a new one?
He's got a new book.
Oh, yeah, he must have written it. Oh,
Bouncing back.
Oh,
From life setbacks. You wouldn't believe it.
That photo from
The Anthony Oliver Chronicles.
That's
The
not
Oliver
even my
Chronicles.
jacket.
The Anthony Oliver Chronicles.
Yeah.
Now, have a look at the dead eyes on him. Have a look at the dead eyes.
Looks like he's had a few.
That's a Kotani. That's where
Where's
it
that
is.
at, Tone? Where's that, Tone? Where's that photo taken?
That's Kotani.
Very.
That,
It's good.
that must have been a long time ago because I don't wear that hat anymore.
Oh.
He was well.
How much, Tone? How
Good
much?
book.
How much? Oh,
Priceless.
that'd be very expensive. Yeah.
Priceless. Love the sign in the background. It says "Be
Bouncing
merry."
back.
Gee, Tony just cashes in, that he just cashes in on anything. You know?
Well, I guess when he spent a few days at home and he was, being waited on, he had
Yeah.
nothing more to do than write his book.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell. He had a little bell.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now, Marto, sure, he's due.
Hello.
Race 5, number 4, Serpentine.
Oh my lord,
Marto.
we are due.
Take it away, mate.
Serpentine. Yes. Had a very, very good Brisbane Carnival. Just nailed late at the line in the Premier's Cup up there, and then ridden an absolute butchered ride by Tim Clark on his third run. It was very much a tired horse and asked to lead him all the way around over 2,400. Went back to Sydney. He's had a little freshen up trial. Guy Waterhouse says he's ready. She's asked Regan Bayless to ride him. He's got a nice little draw, be forward or just sitting on pace. And with a few coming out of this that are going to run on Friday at Wyong, Serpentine is going to be a lot shorter than $6.50 with a very, very good chance.
Well, there's a few going to come out of this, aren't there, Marto? Because in the Wyong Cup tomorrow, we've got
Just said that.
Fancy Man, and we've got a few in there. We've got
Man.
the Bull.
Desert Icon, likely
Yeah.
goes military.
Military
All the
Mission.
wet trackers from here will come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
might be looking
Then
at-
that's smart.
you might be
Marto's
looking-
been smart.
Yeah, get
Get
on
on
now.
now.
No,
The
because you know what
deduction
he's
will still
done.
beat the
No,
starting force.
I think it's very smart, Marto.
Oh.
I mean, why not go for a race where there's 15 in it? 9 will be scratched, 6
Nine will
runners.
be
You
scratched.
get a winner. Why not? Well done, Marto.
I think
Hey,
Well,
law of
3 or 4
averages.
might scratch.
It'll pay 220 SP.
220, that's it.
Yeah.
But because
Well
of
done,
deduction, he would have got 280.
We got 25% deduction.
I swear to God,
Yeah.
Marto, you keen on one tomorrow in the Wyong Cup, aren't you? Military Mission.
Military Mission is actually listed to run in this race, but I really think they take Military Mission to Wyong for the wet track.
There we
And
go.
very good price for the Wyong Cup.
Get on tomorrow. Get on early. Serpentine. There we go. Interesting.
There you go.
Waterhouse Pot train a couple of Lloyds now because he's starting to spread them out. Very interesting. Usually he just had the one trainer and he used to tell the trainer what to do. But Lloyd Williams now is starting to spread them out because, he's
Yeah.
getting older. And his
Indeed.
son's taken over a lot of the stuff that Dad used to really care about. But anyway, Randwick again, race 4. We got a race-to-race double here. Perfect.
We
thought.
have, and I'll tell you what. Back in April,
Oh.
this horse ran second to the smart Kovalika.
Oh.
Now, if Kovalika was in this, seriously, it's probably 5-2 on.
Oof.
Since then, it's been freshened. It's had a couple of trials, and first up, it was only beaten 3 lengths. I really like this. I think it steps up to 1,600. I think McAvoy on is a bonus. I think it draws the pole position, right? So therefore, it probably maps to, maybe 3 back, midfield, thereabouts.
Right.
With an ounce of luck, this wins. And the best part about this,
doesn't have to be.
This
much.
was not, no, well, it doesn't, but this was not an afterthought. This was the perfect thought.
There you go.
Hey,
Actually, Pez,
as Blackpink, Tone,
I've got
Blackpink
something to
says,
say.
taste that.
Oh,
venom.
go on.
That big boy, that checkered flag. It's home. That's
It's
it,
home.
absolutely.
Oh, you
Checkered
like
flag.
it. You like it.
Big.
Well,
I like those
checkered
colours.
flag.
It's in the saintly
colours.
silks, the saintly silks Tone. We used to remember old saintly.
Ooh, saintly.
Made them
Dude.
famous. Tone,
This is 1 second up. It's raced well second up. Anyway, I can keep going, but anyway.
Tone, you got
I'm
number
on it.
9. That's one of yours, Tone. You like that? Muck Schnell.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
the old Nazi, yeah.
Mark Schnell.
Oh,
No good at
jeez.
this. Coming out of my favourite barrier.
And then, of course, Logan Street Lion. I think Taz and Marto.
Yeah, that was one of mine. And I'm pretty unreal
One.
because I'm taking on myself here, aren't I?
Interesting.
Tazarol.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
Taz is unreal.
But again, like Marto, I don't think you really have to beat a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of these horses are not in form.
No, they're not. And I
No,
think we're due to win.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay. I like it.
Taz's unreal is the big danger, but it's going for 3 in a row.
Yeah, it's probably a bit tight, isn't it?
I don't mind the one down the bottom, that Pervade. I reckon that's got something in it that might.
A
that
14?
joint skins might have something each way down the bottom. Now, of course, the
Oh, the
Ipatsuya, the
15.
one-hit wonders. You wouldn't believe this, but geez, they've gone a bit wide the first 2 quaddies, haven't they? They've gone a bit wide.
Well,
They have.
And
and
very
still
wide.
haven't got them. And still
Yeah.
haven't got them.
Still haven't got them. They've gone a bit wide, Tone. The All-Stars are a little bit of a different kettle of fish. But I'm pretty sure they've straightened up. They're on strike
Surely.
2. They're ready to win. They're going to Melbourne. They're chasing the big chocolate, Marto. The Memsie.
The Memsie. What's a Memsie?
The Memsie
It's a
Stakes.
big race. It's a big race.
So we've got all these
Paper, maybe.
all these good looking roosters. What do you call them, Marto?
GLR. GLR.
GLR. We've got all the good looking
The
roosters
acronym.
here. Men are men, and my brother is nervous. So
Yeah. Do you think, hey, you know what I heard? With the voice campaign,
fucking love that.
I've heard that they've asked Luke if they could use that bit of video in the promotion.
I heard he's the new Lara Bingle. He's the
Why
new,
is that?
the Australian tourism campaign of getting them over.
There you
here.
go. Welcome to us. I'll tell you what, it'd be a ripper.
No venom.
Plenty of venom.
Oh,
Always
shit.
venom.
Oh,
Venom galore. But
Now,
Okay, this should be a
probably
this
8
should be a
by 8
short
by
leg.
8.
Leg
It's pretty
runner.
Tone, can you read that out loud? Can you see that, Tone?
I certainly can.
Oh,
Most
my Lord.
expensive quaddie ever.
Oh
Really?
my goodness.
How much is it?
What?
45 skins
Oh,
of
no.
5%.
Geez,
Exactly.
I've got no money.
Hang on, Pezza.
Yes.
Did you fit all these numbers on the one slide?
No, I had to buy a new computer.
Oh my Lord.
Unbelievable.
Loki, mother, what are you doing?
We
He's
got
gone 5.
2, 6, 5, 7, and 11, and he also likes the 9, which I've black booked.
Where's
So
the 9?
hopefully there's a scratch and we can fit the 9 in. But
Oh dear me.
he's got a few there. Any thoughts, boys? I reckon he's got it, except if the 9.
Well-
there's a scratching, he might have it.
That'll be
Well-
another Tom Kitten story, won't it?
Oh,
To be
Right,
honest, I like the 2 and the 7 and the 3's a rough chance, but that's about as
Right.
far as I'd go.
Q-Days down the bottom was a push after it won its first 2 starts. Didn't hand on the belly
Yeah.
at all. At around 90
Bit of a step
skins,
up
I'm going to
here.
have a couple of bucks on it because I tell
Big
you
step
what,
up though.
it was a big step up. But obviously, this horse has ability, and they think it's got something because they ran it against Couture and the Blue Battler that day, and it was brained him. So I don't know.
Pezza,
mate.
I'm very concerned here.
Yeah.
I'm very concerned. I'd only have two, like Marto says, the 2 and the 7.
Right.
I think Benedetta is probably a standout.
What about
Benedetta is
Semanchik?
But wrote to Arataki or
There's me
Arataki.
right there, big boy.
I know, but
Certainly wins.
it actually trialled really, really well.
But it's
I'm
got the
surprised-
worst jockey in
I'm surprised
Australia.
Geordie
Biggest
Charles-
book out is Yandel. He's an absolute criminal.
Oh,
That's the only thing. But yeah, I'm with you there, Taz.
and
It's
I'm a bit
very
worried
hard.
about the 3 not being in just because Damien Lane usually has that knack of knocking us out of the body.
It's hit form again, Damien Lane.
Geez, he can ride. Tough race to start us off, Pete. I tell you what, I'm going to have a fair crack in this. I'm going to have a couple of bucks invested in this race. And what do we think about Jamie Carr, just quickly? Do you think she's come back?
Yeah,
Not
she
quite.
has.
She's
I
on her
heard her
way, but I
interview.
don't think she's quite there yet.
Don't you reckon she
Uh,
rode every race the same last week? If you go back and look at every race she rode was the same.
Yes, I agree.
Like with 400 to go, she's put him in front.
Yep.
I think
And
she's left
that
the
right?
second.
I reckon it was really weird, Marto, last week in Sydney. I know she rode a winner on the Sunday when she was pretty stoked to get a winner back. But, you know, that's Sunday racing versus Saturday. I don't know. I don't know, boys. I'm a bit worried about J Car straight to the bar.
Not
I'm
quite
not.
back yet.
You're not?
She's on her way for sure.
No, I'm not. I'm not quite worried. I think
Yeah.
I saw her in an interview
Mm.
where they were talking to her about a trial, and she spoke really well. I like the way she presented herself, and I just think that, you know what, get a few more rides under because she's been selective in how many rides. She's not getting full cards, so
she had a fair.
I think
she had a fair few last week in Sydney.
she, what 4, 5 rides maybe.
Wow, fucking hell.
Normally she
I thought she
normally
had 5 or 6.
yeah,
Lloyd
but normally
doesn't
10
ride every
races
race
she's
in
got
WA
8.
either.
Yeah, but Jamie used to.
Mm.
But my point is, I think give her 2 or 3 weeks, and
I just reckon she was
then
giving
let's judge
the
her.
horse the same ride every race, which is weird.
Maybe
weird.
she has,
Yeah.
but at the same time, maybe her instructions were to do that. I say give her 2 weeks.
Okay. Raise our mate Stephen Harney from the Razor's Edge. 5, 6, 7, 13, and 14. Remember, Marto's on Punt Kings. Check him out. He knows boats. Great to see Mars Crusader back. Has trialled well, as it always does. But, holy shit, it hasn't won for about as long as Toad's been beating.
Mars Crusader's had problems, so by all accounts, those problems are fixed. I'm just worried about his age catching up with him now.
Yeah. Yes.
Has he still got it?
Yes.
You know, they say the problems have been fixed, and that's what's come out of the Hawk stable is that he had shin problems or a breathing problem actually, and they fixed all that, and that's why he hasn't won for so long.
Yeah.
But he is getting a little bit long in the tooth. Has he still got the same zip?
Did you see as for?
I don't understand.
Did you see?
Taz, can you tell me? Mickey D's riding Say Majig for Graham Beck, and then in the next race for Graham Beck, Geordie Charles is back on. I don't understand why Geordie's not riding Say Majig. I don't understand. He's not in the race. He's riding another horse.
Owners.
Graham
Owners may you may have butchered it or just owners. But Asfura, its trial, it just hugged the fence, turned about 6 and just canted away.
Yeah.
It's come in, I think, from about $4 to about $3.30 already.
I think
I tell you what, it's going to be
Tony Oliver mate. Tony Oliver
I'll tell you what,
great minds think alike because I've got 6, 7, 13, and 14 in my second leg.
Yes, I really like Magic Time in here. I watched the trial with Giga Kick in this, and she sat behind Giga Kick out the back. And when the button was pressed on Giga Kick to go and round them all up, she tailed him all the way home, and he was not making ground on her. She was staying with him. So I'm really keen to see Magic Time in this race.
Yeah. I know Clayton Douglas was up and about how Giga's going to win everything this spring.
Yeah.
But
he's declared. He said he's
going
to win everything.
Didn't look the worst horse in the race, I tell you.
No, it didn't.
No. Like I said, that trial earlier in the week, she trailed him all the way home.
I'm scared about this one, Tone, because Uncle Brynn is a man's
Ooh.
man. If I was getting into bed with Razor and Uncle Brynn, it'd be a dilemma. I wouldn't know which way to turn, Tony, if you know what I mean.
But I tell you what, Pezza, you'd be the best downhill skier in that race.
Absolutely. But it'd be a very hard decision. Which way would I turn? And I tell you what, Uncle Brynn, after this week, I think I'm going to Razor. 1, 2, 3, 5, 13, and 14.
Oh, bloody hell.
I don't understand how he's found a couple of these, but I don't know. Ajon was a big run last start against Mr. Brightside, ran third. Huge run.
Yes.
But Brightside did win with the
Easy.
hoof in the air.
Easy. Just
Yes,
say it,
absolutely.
one easy.
Forgot you. I thought was maybe a little bit of a better run. It comes seventh. But forgot you's looking for a bit longer. But I wish I win tried well too. Jesus Christ, mate. Marto reckons
Yeah.
map.
I think I wish a win gets a really tricky map. I mean, it could work out for him and luck comes because Mr. Brightside, Alligator Blood, they're going to fly from those wide gates and they'll be eyeballing each other up front, running hell for leather.
Yeah,
I wish a
which is
win's going to be
perfect.
right behind him if he doesn't get boxed in on the fence,
Yeah.
which could set it up for him to swoop and claim both of them.
Yeah.
But outside of those three, I don't really see much.
I
of
wish
a
I win.
difference in it.
Definitely taking his medicine.
do you-
Marto's just going
Marto, do you know
Yeah.
which one's
All
going
trot
to
down
box
the
it in? That's going to box, I wish I win in, if it's going to
Well, it
happen.
depends.
If it's going to happen. Do you know who it'll be?
No.
I'll tell
who
you
do you
now.
think?
It'll
Yeah, I'm
be
waiting for it.
Amendable.
Oh.
I'll tell you what,
you're still
it has, I'll tell you what, this horse this spring will win a group race.
Oh.
That's all I'm going to say. It will win a group race this spring. All right, you've heard it here.
Okay.
Bookmark the time that I've said it. Whatever you want, put it on YouTube Shorts. Make me look an idiot or prove me to be a champion.
Oh,
It's
Amendable.
in my 4 in this leg. 1, 2, 12, 14. It's in there.
You got 4 as well. Wow.
I got 1. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 12. I just hope what's
Why
first
is everyone-
in Australia.
Why does everyone don't like Alligator Blood at Caulfield? I don't understand. From 4,
No, you do. Of
jump
course
straight
you
to the
can.
front, and it's going to be
Oh,
tough
just-
at the end.
It's a
I
3-horse
just think
race with a
Fitness will
knockout
catch
chance.
Alligator Blood
What's
out.
that?
I think Fitness will catch Alligator Blood out.
Jeez, it's
And Mr.
fucking
Brightside's
its
already
trial
had
in
the win.
Sydney, Marto was
Yeah, I know, but you're
beat
talking
a
about
lot of good
trials.
horses, and it was
You're not
bloody
talking about race
strong as it
fitness.
always
Mr.
is.
Brightside absolutely brained him over 1400
you're
last
right.
start.
Yes, you're right,
And he's
Marto.
got that
I
run under
agree.
his
I
belt.
agree.
He's got trials under
Yeah,
his
no,
belt.
it's a
He's
good
got Craig Williams
combination.
in the
Mr.
saddle.
Brightside
Yeah.
and Captain Scumbags riding it. So,
What a race. What a great race. What a
Good
great
race.
race.
Look,
Great race.
When you look at it, it's a great race. You got Osipenko back
Yeah.
at Caulfield as well, getting ready for
One
bigger
of
and
your
better
favourites.
things.
You got Tone's old
Ajon
ghost
is
in
not bad.
Steinem. He loves Steinem down the bottom at 70 skins.
No, that's not
Horse.
one. You're dreaming. You want fucking magic mushrooms, big boy. That's not
Oh.
one of mine.
Oh,
Simon is not one of mine.
I'm pretty sure you tipped it
No.
twice.
No way.
Um,
I've never tipped it.
Mm.
But
Do you
yes,
think, how many of these are going to head towards the Cox Plate? At least 3 of them.
Yeah, and interesting to say, you never know. Like non-conformists has always had
I know.
horses come and do something on
Well,
it as well.
I
It's
was
a
going
great
to say,
race.
I think Princess Grace and Osipenko also heading that way.
I tell you
But
what,
it depends on
I
how they
reckon
run.
I reckon if Princess Grace wins, Taz is going to go, I've got the ticket. Because he loves
No,
he loves those colours. He
I
loves
love I do, and I love the royalty type horses. But
Mm.
my knockout chance, I've told you here, Mick Price, amenable. Okay, it's the knockout, and
All
the
right.
way that Marto mapped out that race, and he said about I wish I win,
Mm.
not getting boxed in.
Yeah.
Well, if
I
there's
think-
one that's going to keep it in, going past it, it's the one.
No.
I disagree.
it's
I
one,
think
two-
it's
one, 2,
Osipenko
3
and
only.
Princess Grace that lock her in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last leg of the
But
Quaddie
anyway.
Hash Saturday. He's going
Good
to
luck,
This is
Brynn.
where you need to go wide.
This is
the
a
one you
hard
need to
race.
go
This
wide.
is a tough race.
It's a
This is
tough
Jockey
race.
Wheel race. This is an Adelaide race. All of these
Yes, it is.
race against each other every week. So except Devoted, but it's a good race. 2, 7, 8,
He's
9,
got it,
14,
yeah.
15. He forgot the 14, and then he thought, "Fuck, I better put that in because it's a favourite." And it was
Yep.
huge last start, very stiff. But I tell you what, geez, wow, here to shock. Has it come back? Not sure. Edison, one of Tone's favourites.
Oh,
Oh.
should be shot.
2 starts ago,
That's all.
fantastic. Poland, a Pezza's push and a maiden way back in the day. High Stranger, one of Marto's cup favourites. Gee, there's some
Once
ghosts
upon
in
a
this
time.
race.
There are.
Yeah.
Do,
And
do
anyway-
you think we're going to see? Are we going to see a track bias? Do you think?
No.
I don't think this time. I think they're
Oh.
going to start on the rail, and I think as the day progresses, they'll be running down the middle.
Yeah.
So because I'm looking at this race and I'm putting my Venom hat on.
Oh, the Venom.
If Buffalo River gets a cheap
Oh.
lead,
Oh.
if it gets a cheap lead,
Oh.
could it be the one that says "Catch me if you can"?
Oh dear.
Oh,
You've been watching Get On. Brent Zarafa did the same thing.
No, I mean I don't watch those
Said
fucking
Exactly
shows,
the
mate.
same thing.
I don't watch those shows, by the way. But
I'm
I'm telling you now.
I'm gonna put a little bit of money on Let's Roll the Dice for our mate Girth Vader over in
Down number 15.
because he loves
Yes.
the dice, man. He loves
Brian.
Mr. Clay. He loves that book. So Jake
Yeah,
Theo
well-
O'Brien, who knows? Good race.
I
Good race
think,
to finish off. Jeez,
This is a
Torino,
top race.
Torino,
I think
couple.
even Mickey D on Conqueror down the bottom in 16 with the lightweight. I think he's actually a bit of a knockout chance in this race as well.
Yep. Our biggest quaddie ever, 45 skins for
Whoa.
5%. Good luck. Now, Taz, you're Australian.
Yes,
You earn a lot of money. What's $45 to you? What's that, a coffee?
me.
Is that tea break?
Coffee.
No, it's about 30 minutes work.
All right, there we go. Perfect.
There we go.
There we go. Perfect. Right.
15.
We
Yeah.
wish.
Oh, Tone, what have we done here,
Uh,
big boy? Eagle Farm.
Oh,
I
my
thought you
Lord.
were off Eagle Farm, Queensland.
Well, back to the
State.
crooked state of Queensland.
Oh, don't you love Queensland? Look at that. Now,
No.
I've tipped this before. Now, I don't know why. There's some, I've just got this horse in my mind
Oh.
and I can't let it go. The full
Have you
credit.
seen the jockey?
As long as it's not Andrew fucking Thompson, we're right. You know, like, because
He's in the Clipper Tone.
Clever Tone's a criminal.
No, he's in your book. Your book of
He's in the book,
jockeys
Dan.
with scumbags. Aiden Thompson.
I left the book at work too.
Oh.
Oh,
It was getting
geez, I
yeah.
haven't got my book here with me, but it's the horse. If
Oh.
the jockey, isn't corrupt and doesn't ride just, midweek track work on Saturday, this is a big chance, I'm telling you.
The
It's a
pride of
massive-
FNQ, Aiden Thompson, Marto. We know
It
him
ra-
very well.
It ran
We do.
fourth last start at Doomben, beaten 2.17 of a length over 1,600. Now they've pumped him up into an 1,800, going up to 1,800 metres, won over 2,000 metres before. So don't worry. Now I tipped this before midweek. Now why are they bringing it back to the city again? I
Ooh.
reckon it's a big chance. Big chance. It's been a while
Right.
since it's won, but it's just got that claim the crown feel about it.
Can you
It's
feel
got
it
I'll
in
tell you
your
what,
plums?
Tones, you've got a knack for finding. You've got a knack
Right.
for finding value,
Can you
mate.
feel it in
and
your
there's
plums?
Plenty of value in this one.
I can feel it. Yes, absolutely. I think it's big
I've
chance.
worked something
Has-
out with you, Tone.
Yeah.
I've worked something out.
Yeah,
Well,
Tone
there's one.
finds horses
yeah,
that are trained by people I've got no frigging idea about.
yeah.
I
Who's
was
this
just thinking the
trainer?
Yeah,
Who the hell is
Brennan
he?
Dodson. He goes all right. Don't worry.
Has he got 3 horses in his stable?
Probably
full press,
he might
bench
he might
press,
have a lazy
and press
six.
up?
And I'll
I
tell you
do
what,
love
if he was
Toowoomba
at the
or Bow
sunny,
Desert.
if he was at the sunny coast or Bow Desert or Kilcoy or Warwick, I might be a little bit more excited. But
Mm.
No,
Aiden
Jeez.
Thompson,
he's-
I can't believe Tony. He goes against his own book.
He does. But yeah,
Aiden
Dodson's
Thompson's in the
actually
book
come
of
up from
Clipper
northern
Tone.
New South Wales. But Aiden Thompson, I'm not sure about how the jockey's going to ride
It's
this
in
one,
on a
but,
Saturday up in dodgy Queensland for some reason,
All
and
right.
I think it's a big chance.
All right.
So you're betting in
Totally
the
wrong.
most corrupt. So you're betting in the most corrupt state,
Mm,
okay,
mm,
with a jockey
Yes.
that's in your Clipper
Yes.
Tone,
Clipper Tone.
trained by someone you've never heard of.
I'm not down
Okay.
in Melbourne where they locked you in like cars at fucking Luna Park.
Oh,
Right.
this
I'm
is a
up in
winner,
Racing
Tone.
Queensland
strategy.
where we know they're crooks anyway, and
Yep.
crooks do provide value at times.
Yeah, right.
Yep, fair enough.
Okay.
No,
Provide value.
no.
All right. When we all doubt you, that's when you sell.
Yes,
absolutely, he comes through with the goods. I was just going to say, I'm not betting in Queensland, but if I was in this race, I might have a little something each way on who dat.
Who
Number
dat?
There we
I was
go.
thinking
There we
the,
go.
thinking the same thing. Marto.
Yeah.
Was
Oh.
winding up late over 1600 last start.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Well,
it's
I
interesting.
just hope he's. Can I just say? I just hope you better not be bitter at the end of this race.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I'll
I'm
tell
always
you what,
interested. I'm always
if he
interested.
runs
When,
bloody track work, I'll be crosser than a frog in a
I'm always
fucking
interested
pot.
when Benny Thompson
track
rides
work
something
on
around
Saturday.
17 skins for a Sydney.
Oh, yeah.
trip. It always makes
Yeah.
me a little bit doubtful too. Like, why is Ben chosen to ride something at that price for Jack O'Shea? Interesting.
That's a
very.
tough. I don't know.
It's a
Oh,
fucking
no.
ordinary race, Tone. Well done.
Mate, seriously.
Yeah. Good luck
Yeah.
to you. It's certainly
That's
value
it.
rate than Tone's found.
Look
Tone
for
might have
value,
found.
big
Yeah.
man. Look for value.
The reason why I chose this race, it's a Black Book
Oh,
Brad part of my favourite job. Now, the reason why I chose it, because on Wednesday, Marto, how many tips did Pez have on the fucking Pezza pickers, Marto? How many did I put up?
4.
How many did Taz put up on Pezza's pickers day?
There was at least
8.
7 that I saw.
8.
No, there was
8, there you
there
go.
was 8, one scratch.
So, Tone, and then you try to sneak in with your little UK crap as well, Tone. So I thought, fuck everybody. I'm going to the last race of the day at Belmont. I'm going to make everybody wait.
Yep.
Well,
Good
want
on
to
you.
change
All
that
about
slide.
Pezza.
I haven't.
there, Pezza.
But hang on,
just been a
Pezza. Let's.
Big deck as
Yep.
usual.
Yes.
You're
Hang on,
doing
hang on,
like
hang on, hang on.
Tomo, you
Pezza.
like to get out
Right.
of the big slong. That's what you're
Who
doing.
is Tomo? We don't know who Tomo is.
Oh, okay.
Now just to say something, Pezza.
Right. Yes.
You put up 4.
Yes.
I put up 4.
Yes.
I put up 3 dogs after that. 3
Right.
dogs.
Right.
Okay, and a horse
7.
that ran today.
Yes.
That's 8.
So, and but one was scratched. But my point is, okay,
Counting, Tone.
What's
you
your point?
reckon by betting in the last race at Perth,
Yeah.
I
It's all
can't
about
come
me.
in at the end of that, I can't come in and find a dog? Is that what you're telling me? Eh? I'll find a dog. I mean, I'll get Lukey to find a trotter out at Gloucester Park or even at Bunbury. Lukey.
Kennington Dogs.
Oh,
That's it. So don't worry, mate. We can always come in over the top of you.
Yeah. Now this horse
Anyway,
is a
tell
bit
us
like
about it.
this horse is a bit like Tone, Miss Drakova. It's out of capitalist and eligibilities, which means to be good and well, which is unlike Tone. But the best thing about Tone is
you're a
this
prick.
horse-
Absolute prick, yeah. Yeah,
What?
good on you.
What
Keep
do you
going, you
mean?
fucking rabid monkey.
What?
Go on, go on.
What?
That's it. Keep hanging.
It's out of
Drive that
capitalist
bus.
and going
Hang
well.
on.
Keep driving that
Pezza.
bus, big boy.
Pezza,
I'm
I think
confused.
you've just gone full press on him.
Oh,
Oh, put your money on now, Tez. I'm telling you,
yes.
get on. Get on yesterday. Get
So
on.
get on. There it is. You heard it first.
Get on. Keep going about your horse, please. I want to hear it.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
want to
cut
catch
that
the
short.
slide too, Pezza.
Come on,
It says
keep
race
going.
9,
we're going to
number
run
10
out
Brynn.
of time, so I reckon we might have to come back. I have to wait 9
All right.
minutes.
Let's come back.
Zoom.
10 minutes.
We'll come back. Let's come back. We come back.
Okay.
Let's
We're
come back.
coming back.
All right, we're coming back.
We're coming back.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I just don't know, but Tone just got all angry. I was just trying to say capitalist out of Allah's beers, which means going well, Tone, a bit like you, big boy. You like to flash the cash. Look at you in your little turtleneck tonight.
I don't have the money that Taz and Marto and you have.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Bloody,
Oh,
Oh,
you know, bloody hell.
wow.
No, you don't. But Tone, you know how you say you don't have the money? I mean, with that turtleneck you've got on tonight, all you had to do was just go back and join the Wiggles, be the black Wiggle that you could be.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
can't see the
You
rest
get on
of
the
the
road
shirt,
and off
big
you
boy.
are.
You can't see the rest of the shirt. It's very special.
Is it? Oh, is it one of these ones that just goes up midriff
Yeah,
so we can
sure.
see it? So we can see your belly ring. Is that
it's
what
got
it
a bit
is,
of,
Tone?
has it got a little
Hey,
bit of
Andre Agassi.
chain,
One of those.
little bit of chain netting
hey.
on it, Tone, when you
Oh.
showing your little belly button off.
I would show you, but you know, it's a bit like my screenshot of one somebody that I've got on my new screenshot on my computer. Anyway,
dear.
we won't go into that, but I will show you the
back.
t-shirt.
Pezza,
There
he's
you
been
go.
back to the
Look at that.
drags.
Look at that. There we
Oh,
go. Who's that?
I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. Can't prove anything.
Toma. Bart. Was it Bart?
Bart.
Oh, it was Bart. Right. Tony, does that mean that you're part of the the Anunnaki as well? So do you know that the Simpsons predict the future?
Yeah,
Are you in the know?
My wife agrees.
Ooh.
No, I don't know that.
Anyway, we're back. Miss Drakova, here we go, Marto. Let me tell the story. Now, I was on this horse last start, and Brad Parnham is one of my favourite jockeys in the West. Forget about William Pike. Forget about Chris, the brother, and Steve, the brother. He's riding for his dad, and unfortunately, he gave this an absolute slaughter last start. It gave up halfway down the straight, Marto. It was shocking. He had nowhere to go. He stood up in the irons and he's just gone, gee, I fucked this ride. Brad sticks on. Dad's kept him on. I think this horse wins at 9 skins. It's a little bit like Tone. I better not say it's a little bit like Taz on a Saturday, a non-winner. It's won 1 from 15, but it's been placed 53% of the time. It has got ability. It likes a soft track. It loves a good track. I don't think it's going to be heavy this week in the West. Miss Drakova, 9 skins, open race, all about Pez.
All about Pez. Well, you've got the perfect setup. You've got the Parnham race here. You've got Stevie Parnham on a leader, setting the pace out front. You've got Chris Parnham on a midfield runner and Brad Parnham sitting right behind him. After Steve Parnham sets the pace up, Chris Parnham makes a move. Brad Parnham follows him through. Chris Parnham's horse suddenly starts laying in. And Brad Parnam says, thank you very much. I'll take this one out.
There's only one danger in this race. There's only one danger, and that's the beautiful girl. Where is she? Count the sessions.
Holly Watson?
Yeah, Christine Johnston Porter.
That's wrong one. Sorry.
Anyway, count the sessions.
That's Chris Johnson Porter, the hyphenator.
Sorry, the hyphenator. And I tell you what, if Gift of the Heart wins, I'm going to fucking go around and stab Tony myself.
Oh, dear.
What about you and Tone? What about feuding, you and Tone?
Yes.
Because you're always feuding.
I love DL Morton. I love DL Morton on a Sunday at Kalgoorlie. But
my first horse here. It's all done. 1, 3, 7, and 9. Get on yesterday. There's the first 4.
Gift of the Heart. I know where you've done that.
I
had a tip in the UK last week. And Warm Heart comes up and wins. And Pezza says, why the hell didn't you tip it? It's right there in front of you. It was on Saturday night after Tone and all his troubles going to get the heart operation. It's right there. The Omen bet standing out at us at $6.
Gutted. You know, we both had a heart attack. We're like, why did we do that?
Yeah.
5 grand gets us back a little Yankee for $1.
Beautiful.
Let's go. Beautiful.
Do you know, I love how much money we can get back every week. 5 grand, 2 grand, 7 grand. Oh,
11 grand,
11 grand. We get a lot back, don't we? Yeah. We just got to connect. We just got to connect.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The AFL. I have no idea why they do this. 1 week off before the finals. But
stupid.
Seriously,
I think it's a good idea.
Stupid.
Taz is semi-erect, right? He's semi-erect, and he's just about there. He's nearly got all the blood from his body into one orifice. Yeah. And then all of a sudden they go, hang on, we'll take a couple of weeks off.
Hang on. Pezza, it's a pretty big orifice.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No whistles when he farts.
Great ball. There's no ball.
It's terrible. I don't like the week off. I think they're better off having the week off just before the grand final. That way, if there's any players that are undone,
if there are any players concussed, Taz.
Yes, specifically.
It gives you that 12 to 14 days to get back.
Yeah,
specifically. Yeah, you're right. Specifically for that.
I think the Super Bowl, like the Americans do it really well. You know, the finals are done, the wild cards are done, everything's done, and then they celebrate 2 teams who have been hopefully the best of that year. And then they put on all the fanfare. There's like an interaction. There's like, award ceremony, the NFL awards, like the Brownlow, you put everything into that 2 weeks. And then you probably kick off the girls. Instead of kicking off the girls tomorrow, you start on that weekend. You put the girls, the AFLW, you launch them, so there is footy that weekend, but the girls start. I don't have a clue why they do it at the start of the finals, honestly, because of North Melbourne and Fremantle a few years ago, Ross the Boss and Brad Scott, the dickhead, they dropped half the team because their position wouldn't change in the 8. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's right.
I think North dropped 13 and Ross the Boss dropped 9. So they have, we can't do that. Let's just have the 2 weeks off before we kick. It's absolutely incredible. Wrong.
Well, speaking about North,
Oh.
do you think that Taron leaves and goes to Essendon?
I don't know. I
Pezza?
just
How do you
see his
feel about
body
that?
language, like when Nick Larkey kicked 9 and that, I think Taron was the first one there. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know about that one, mate. Don't know.
Would you be okay with him moving on?
No, we need people who can use the.
No, you need him back there.
We've got no one that can kick or handball, and he's about the only one that can be creative. So
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Anyway,
well, Celebrations has. I mean, you've got the young 18-year-old Harry Sheasel, rising star of the year, and he's dead keen on following in Nick Dacos's footsteps. Rising star into Brownlow favourite.
There we go. Barney's praying that Nick Dacos wins the Brownlow because Barney's got a multi at $250. He's got Charlie Curnow for Coleman, into Harry Sheasel for Rising Star, into Nick Dacos for Brownlow, into Collingwood for the flag.
Wow.
So
Sorry
I
about
think Dacos is going to knock him out. I think Collingwood are a chance, but for the flag, but geez, you think
missing that last 6
Brownlow,
weeks is going to hurt Nick. Missing that last 6 weeks is going to hurt Dacos's count. Leaves the door open.
I'm sorry, boys.
You think Bontempelli's going to win, don't you?
I think he has enough to poll late. Yes, I think if he doesn't, then Butters is a smoky to come over the top.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think? I think it's pretty disappointing that we only talk about midfielders in the Brownlow race. That's what I think. I mean, Charlie Curnow, awesome year, right? Not going to be, in the top 10 probably. Yet he's had an awesome year. You look at your ruckman. Not your ruckman, your full forward. Larkey, is that him?
Larkey,
He makes the All-Australian. He'd be lucky to probably get 10 votes all year.
Amazingly, he kicks 71 and he doesn't play North.
That's what I mean. It's like those sorts of players years ago. I mean, Plugger, didn't he win a Brownlow at St Kilda when St Kilda was shy?
Did, at full forward. Who's that big Irishman that won as a ruck? Who was the last ruck?
Jimmy Steins.
Jimmy Steins,
Barry Round won a ruck. Yeah, Adam Goods he was that mobile and he won a couple of Brownlows.
Ruck rover. That's what I mean.
But he was in the ruck.
McLeod was okay off the back, I guess, off a half back, but we don't see it enough. And there's too much emphasis just put on the guys that get the 30 and 40 touches.
Yeah, I agree.
There's not the emphasis on the other boys that do a job.
I was going to say, Zach Butters is going to be tough to win a Brownlow because he plays for Port, but Ollie Wines won it and he had a worse year than Zach.
Yes.
So, I don't know. Anyway, what do we got, boys? What do we got? Now, Tony, he's like, I don't know, what is he? He's like
he's a podcast specialist.
A tree in
tell
the
us what you
podcast, big boy.
Tell us about your podcast.
The podcast king.
Come on, tell us what if you were doing the podcast, give us a rundown.
Oh yes.
I'd almost be tipping a draw because you've got Melbourne's got a couple, the Pies have got a couple. It all depends on the lineup, who gets injured or who's not fit.
Isn't that the same with every game?
I wouldn't bet on this game with stolen money. No. Collingwood's no good thing, and Melbourne, they're flaky.
I'm going to take the splinters out of my ass and get off the fence. And I'm going to say the winner of the Dees Pies prelim wins the flag.
Oh.
Big Jack.
The qualifying final. Whoever wins that qualifying final out of the Demons and the Pies wins the flag. Easy.
I think you're in the right zone, but I don't know if they win it. I just think that it's a nice passageway into the grand final.
So you're saying to me, if the Demons get over the top of the Pies in the qualifying, they go straight into a prelim, and then people are going to come up and play the Demons on the MCG in a prelim.
I'm not. Then the Demons get. I think no. I think the Demons have got an easy pathway into the granny. So I think that
What about
the
Collingwood? If
potentially-
Collingwood get over the Demons, I think
the
I don't know if
same
you
thing.
mean-
That's what I'm saying. To be in the grand final, not to win it.
no.
I'm saying that I think that either
I'm not being
Collingwood or
toned
Melbourne.
just by saying nothing. I'm telling you, the winner of that game wins the grand final.
That's right, and I'm saying the winner
Thank you.
of that game
Well, you're
makes
putting
the
your
grand
head up your
final.
own ass as well because you're paying both sides of the fucking fence as well.
No, I'm not, Tone. I
Yes,
said
you are.
from
You are.
round one, I said
Playing
Collingwood
both
are my
sides of the
prediction
fence,
for the flag.
Big Dick.
Hey, I'm not like you who
Well-
changes my tip every week. I said round
No.
one,
I
Collingwood win the
stand by
flag.
my.
Hang on. Pezza.
Yes.
How
That's
dare
bullshit,
you
as
say
you-
that Tone changes his tip every week?
Oh,
Seriously, at round 3, okay, it was all about Richmond. At
Yes.
round 9, St Kilda were there. At
Yes.
round 12, I
Yeah.
think he even threw out that Fitzroy might make a comeback. Tone,
Well, hey, listen, I'm not
Okay.
like you gutless bastard. You
Oh,
know, you wait
gutless?
until and you wait until the preliminary finals to find out. Oh, who's going to play the same as fucking Pezza? Weak as piss. Come on, man.
You know what biggest piss?
Man
I
up.
said round one,
Oh,
Collingwood
wow.
win the flag. Now I'm saying
You,
the winner of that
And-
final
You did.
wins the flag.
And hang on.
you did.
Well,
Now
on.
you're having 2 cracks at it. Now you put your dick in the fucking hole twice.
Hey, you've
Hang
had
on.
72
Collingwood
cracks in it.
and Melbourne.
No, 83, please.
I'm telling you, it's a draw because neither of them are good enough to beat the
Oh.
other.
All right.
Right.
Well,
Um,
get on a
I'm
draw.
just hoping
Pezza.
I'm hoping the Dees
Tez,
get over
Marto.
Collingwood.
Hold of his
Yeah.
schlong
Don't,
and say
don't,
fucking
just
nothing.
tune him out. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Nah,
I'm
bullshit.
rooting for the
Carlton,
Dees to
Sydney,
beat Collingwood.
Tez, mate versus
Oh,
mate,
this
state
is tough.
versus state.
Look,
Marto's a Swanee, Tassie's a blue.
That's bullshit.
What do you think?
my
I know what
heart
I think. Marto,
says-
you go first.
Oh, yeah, my heart says I
Yeah.
want Sydney to win, but it's a big uphill battle. I think it's going to be a low scoring match. Carlton maybe wins by 1 to 1.5 goals.
Really?
I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I think Carlton just gets over the top. It'll be a low scoring match.
And
Hey,
I
Taz?
like as a Carlton supporter, I would love us to win, and I think we should win. But at our best, we're awesome. But if we're a little bit off, Sydney's a sort of side that could
Jeez,
trouble us. I think we get over
you're
the line.
off against GWS.
Yeah, but I wasn't too fussed
Yeah.
about that because we played a few blokes. We rested Cripps. We got a game into Walsh. Got a game into Chera. So I think that was
Chera.
important.
McGovern.
So I wasn't too fast with that
Cripp
result.
needed
To
the
be
rest
honest,
too.
Now, I'm
Yeah.
not going to be toned. I'll say something. I think it comes down to coaching. John Longmire versus Michael, the lost Voss. I think I tell you what, if it's a tactical battle, you know that the Blues.
Yeah, Longmire's in
not
front.
gonna do it on television. I tell you that.
yeah. Look, Longmire's in front there, but how could you think any different? I mean, here's a guy who's been around for God knows how long. I mean, the horse is
Never
too
missed
good
the
as a
finals.
coach, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that
Good game. Good game.
we've
I think
been
so.
better of recent than what Sydney has. So
I'll
we
tell you-
probably
Yeah.
go into
It's
the
an
full
easy
team.
pick. I'm not going to be
Oh.
like Pezza and sit
Oh.
there and be an arsehole. I'm just going to
Oh.
tell you Carlton by 5 goals. Simple as that.
There you go.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll
Take
tell
that.
you
I'll
what.
take that.
If there's someone that's built to stand up, like they were saying,
Carlton.
you know, on SEN, and everyone needs a hero. You know, every team
Mm.
needs a hero. You know, Collingwood. You know, they had at that time they had Nick Dacos just flying. You know, absolutely
Good.
flying. And the
the
D's they got
Goey.
Petrarca. You know what I mean? And then the Blues. I tell you what, there's one bloke that's built for finals footy. It's Charlie.
Yeah, isn't he?
Charlie
Oh.
Curnow, yeah.
Oh,
Did you hear Toby Green yesterday when he was they
No,
sort of
what did he
asked him they asked him after the All Australian presentation
Right.
if there was one player
Mm,
in this team
mm,
that you could play with, who would it be?
mm.
And he goes, Charlie Curnow. He goes,
I
he's
think
pretty special.
Charlie's grown into a
Mm.
very good bloke, like his
Absolutely.
brother.
Yeah.
Ed. I
Yeah,
think
well, his
he's
brother
grown
retired
into
today.
A very good bloke, a very team-oriented bloke. So
Yeah, I
I
think
tell you
so.
what, I wouldn't be surprised to see Big H just go berserk as well. Well done, good game. St Kilda
Looking forward to
GWS,
it.
Jesus Christ, GWS are flying.
Absolutely. with Tom Green, Toby Green, Sam Walker at the back. I mean, if Sam Walker doesn't get in the All-Australian side, I actually haven't seen it yet. I don't know if he's there, but
their defence is unbelievable.
He's only allowed a baker's dozen in goals this year. I mean, you consider Alir, who was the All-Australian halfback last year, has conceded 50 goals this year. Sam Walker's only conceded 13 or 14 goals all year.
St Kilda don't like giving up a goal either. This could be a 0-0 draw. You might be right, though.
No, I think GWS kick away.
Saints by 4 points. Saints win by 4
Saints.
points. Through pure desperation, the Saints want to continue.
GWS by 6 goals.
I think.
Big swinger.
If I was a betting man, I think
GWS
are going a lot better. The Orange.
Absolutely. They know how to get out of trouble. They know how to kick away. They got accurate.
I'm all for GW. I'm all for GWS. I think they've got too many star type players.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of Ross Lyon.
Look at Toby Green.
Don't be like that.
Toby Green.
Don't bring race into this.
Toby Green versus Jack Sinclair is going to be one of the
matchups
of the year. They're going to be just out of control at each other. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Marto has forgotten that the turds do float to the top of the settling pond, and there is going to be.
You've forgotten the cream rises to the top.
But there is going to be a Smoky in the finals that floats to the top like a big black log, and something's going to happen.
I think
at the moment, Taz, their 4th to 5th best midfielder is Josh Kelly.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
Says something, doesn't it?
Yes,
definitely. When the Rolls Royce is just going around on his left foot. And then Leo and all the boys in the middle are just fucking dominating. Then you got old mate on the outside that you can kick it 60 on.
Pezza, Kingsley took over this team when everyone thought it was on a slide.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I'll tell you what, he's put like a circle in there and he's just looped them back up. So he's done a fantastic job with this team.
I love GWS. Ever since they came into the comp, Gold Coast are a fucking disgrace. They're a joke. And they have been for every year they've been in the competition. But
Hardwick's taken over.
GWS, geez, they have a crack. It's like a real footy club.
Except that they got about 27 concessions.
Then we've got a game.
This
Lions
is tough.
and Port, what a cracker this is, because it's at the Gabba. It's at the Gabba, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
What a game!
This is 200
Brisbane
points
win.
plus this game. It's absolute. It's a goal fest.
I hope it's a lightning deck.
You reckon?
It'll be a night game. I just hope it's a quick deck, because this will be something to watch.
Absolutely, yeah. See him skipping across that field, and you both got accurate kickers on their day.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's 200 points plus. There's 100 points in each side in this match easily, if they kick straight. Both sides have shown that they can be inaccurate.
That concerns me though, Marto.
Why's that, mate?
Because
neither one's got strong defense.
No, I know that, but what I'm getting at is it concerns me moving forward, because if two teams can go, concede 100 in a final, I don't like them moving forward. I think premierships games are won through attack, premierships are won through defence.
Correct.
So if you're saying it's these two teams are going to go at it and both score over 100 plus, I don't see them as premiership, winners.
I don't have either one of these winning either. Not the premiership.
Okay, fair enough.
But in this match, neither side has a strong defence, so it leaves it open for attack.
I think Dennis Baker used to always say, Tassie, the big blokes don't get any smaller in September.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Big Joe Danaher and hopefully Charlie Dixon's fit. It'd be good to see a couple of big units just going berserk at each end. I tell you what,
got Marshall
Collingwood needs a hero. Collingwood needs a hero. Have we got anyone for Collingwood?
DeGoey.
Perfect. Me too. I'm on DeGoey's bandwagon. Or I don't I love Brandon Maynard as a bloke. I would seriously buy him a couple of beers and have him.
Maynard, I do like in Collingwood.
We can introduce him to him when you're down here, Pezza.
All right. So the Dees, who's their hero, mate?
I suppose you'd throw in that Petrarca or bloody Gorn, but I'm not a big fan of the D's.
I think
Not a big
Clary,
fan
mate,
of Hollywood.
Clayton Oliver back from his hammy. He's going to
Yeah,
show us
Oliver,
something.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Oliver, Petrarca, both get 30 plus.
For me, it's
Petrarca.
easy. The Blue Boys, CC.
Yes,
Yeah,
Charlie.
CC. But I
Charlie
tell you,
Kent, I don't know. I think
Charlie-
you need Terra to be electric in the middle with Georgie Hewitt backing up.
Yeah.
I think we're all
Dan
forgetting
Walsh
one
as well.
bloke. We're
What's
all
that?
forgetting. We are forgetting one bloke.
Oh,
Who
Ed.
have we forgotten?
No, we've forgotten. You said him earlier. With Big H could
Oh, the Big
surprise.
H. I'd love,
But I
as
would
Fagan
also-
used to
but-
say, the big blokes don't get any smaller in September, and Big H is ready to go nuts, I reckon.
But how tough is one Jack Martin, number 21?
Oh, yeah.
The
He
X
does
Factor.
stand up.
Eh? So,
Sydney-
you know,
Sydney's easy, isn't it, Marto?
Eric Gould or whatever his name is.
Errol Goulden.
I think
That's
Tommy
him.
Papley's built for September, mate. He's the man. He's your
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he
mate.
is.
a bit off. He's been contained
Yeah,
the last few
well,
weeks.
watch him go.
But, I think Errol Goulden is our X factor, and Chad Warner.
I think Chatty Warner's just getting back to his best.
Absolutely, he needed a couple of games
St
to get back
Kilda-
into it, and he's got it.
I think which one plays for? I don't even know. Maxie or Ben? Max-
Ben King
For
at
St Kilda.
Ben King.
Nah,
I don't
St
know.
Kilda, I
Okay.
want to. You want to see how their captain goes. You want to see how Sinclair goes.
I think Jack.
Um,
Yeah, I think Jack Steele's just a
Jack-
bit. he's
Jack
a,
Steele.
He's a foot off it this year, and he's a bit.
I think
Yeah, he is, but-
Jack Steele's been tagged too after what he did last year. He's been tagged out of a few games. Missy Higgins up front. He's starting to bag a few as well. So he
I
might
think
be the new
GWS
X
is
factor in
easy.
front
The
of goal.
Green Boys for me.
Absolutely,
Oh,
green and green.
Yeah.
Toby
Yeah.
and Toby.
100%. What happened, boys? We're going
Right.
quiet.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for Tone.
Waiting for something from
Oh.
Tone.
Yes, I said Green, Toby Green. Absolutely.
Oh, missed it.
Champion, legend.
All right. And the
He's-
Lions.
he's-
I tell you what, I'm gonna throw one out here. The number one pick from the 2019 season, or I think it was 2009 or 2007. I'm not sure. Cam Rayner, watch him go.
Oh, Cam Rayner from
Will
the
he
back.
play?
Running
Do you
through
think
the middle.
they'll play? Will they play him forward, or will they?
Oh,
will
he'll
they
be
rotate
high
him to the
half
ball?
forward. High half forward.
I'll tell you what. If Brisbane are struggling, I would love to see him move on to the ball.
I tell you what, I would love to
Yeah.
see him, Charlie Cameron, just Pagan's paddock like, just the whole 50 to operate in. That would be something to see. I tell you what, you'd be starting to sweat if you're Tommy Jonas and the boys when you got Cam Rayner or Charlie Cameron just one out. In the
What
fucking
about
50.
what about
What
Hipwood?
about Cameron? You got Hipwood's just the backup for Danaher when he goes forward. I think.
Well, he's got to
Cam-
stop being a bloody girl, and that's the
Oh,
key to the match.
Jesus,
Danaher's got to
Tone.
kick about 6 or 8 instead of buggerising round when he cost me money
Yeah, but
before. He kicked 5.
How
3,
many does he assist in?
Nothing in the last quarter.
By going
He's
up
got
the
a
wing
man
and he
up,
gets the
he's
ball
gonna have a crack.
and he's got a 60-meter pass on him, it'll hit your lace out on the
Yeah.
chest, 30 meters from goal.
Well, he's
There's
just got a
Hipwood
man
just
up
waiting
him,
to receive the
He's
goods.
playing
He
from
looked.
Adelaide, but, you
So I don't know
like-
if you saw a lot of Brisbane the last couple of rounds. He looked real good, Joey.
Absolutely.
He looked real good, real big, real.
Well, I hope he's on key because I'm not
I
a
think-
Port fan. I'm not really a Brisbane a Lions fan either, but they come from the right state of crooks.
Well, I tell you
Queensland.
what, Kenny Hinkley's got them all together. Zachy
He
Butters, Connors, Rosie. But I tell you what, it breaks my heart to say this, Tassie, but if JHF stands up and it seems interested, God, he can play. Born Francis, I
Yep.
tell you. He
Oh,
is
look,
absolute.
it's a
He's just got better as the years gone on.
But he doesn't want to play sometimes, mate. He just doesn't want to play. He just doesn't.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. That's not fair. I think that
Really?
I think he always wants to play.
I don't
It's
think he
just
wants
that
to
he
play
looks-
some weeks.
he-
He looks.
no, I reckon-
disinterested.
Do you think David Rees-Jones wanted to play, or always looked disinterested?
I think David Rees-Jones was a fucking lunatic and always wanted
Yes,
to play.
but well, not really, because he looked disinterested. It's just that when the pill was around or a head was about, that's when he was interested. And I think
What
Horn
the head was
Francis
about.
is that sort of, so that he could, you know,
But
knock one
some weeks he'll have 24,
Yeah.
3, and then other
yeah, but that's
weeks,
because
like,
he's a young
get it.
kid still. I think he's young, and
Yeah,
it
he-
depends on the
I
pressure
agree,
that
he's still
goes on
learning
him.
the
I
game.
think you're being
And you
I
do
think
see
he-
Kenny Hinkley pull him aside and have
Yeah,
him a chat.
I'm saying
and then
he's
puts
my
him back on
star.
and he's electric.
He's my king.
Yeah.
Turns up.
He is this. He is the sort of player that I think that if someone says to me, "Who do you think will win a Brownlow before their career is out?"
Yeah.
I could see him winning one. I'm not saying he
Yeah.
will, but I could see him winning one. To me, he reminds me of a young Nathan Buckley.
No.
To me, that's all.
He's
I mean,
hard.
Buckley probably had more commitment,
He's
but I
hard
still
as a
see
cat's
both.
head. Buckley wasn't hard.
I know that, but I just like
Warren
him. I
Francis
just see
is hard
similar.
as a cat's head.
I love him. I love him. Love him as
Yeah,
a
me
player.
too.
I'm glad
But
that he
I'm
left North
saying
Melbourne.
some weeks he just goes missing, just doesn't run around doing nothing.
I think that's youth.
Really?
Yeah, I agree.
Second year pressure youth. I mean,
Okay.
let's see what Cheezel does next
All right.
year.
Mm.
That sort of thing. It's youth.
Cheesel's going to be captain coach next year.
Oh, jeez.
Mm.
Can't wait till they get popped in the team then.
Now, well done, boys. Thanks for being a
Well
long
done.
episode
We
tonight.
made it.
Obviously, my wife is nowhere to be seen. It was great talking to you guys. It was great that we talked about the final
Absolutely.
before it even began. And of course,
Yep.
Tone, always good to see you, mate. Well done. I hope you're on the mend, mate.
On the mean, mate. Yep. All good.
And we great
Yeah,
to see
great to see you smiling, Tone.
Well done, Marto. Thanks, mate.
What a
Cheers,
Marto.
brother.
And the Greek
Always
freak,
happy to be here.
welcome back from the
Great freak. Mr.
Thanks,
Money.
gents. As I said, it's Tone, you've got to stop talking about that. People are going to start sending me messages asking me for money.
Yes, they
I
want
mean,
to
it's bad.
subscribe.
It's bad enough. It's bad enough. I get you sending it through all the time. Tassie, can you snip me a bit? And Tassie this, Tassie that. Do you know
Oh,
what I mean?
You're always trying to, you're always trying to, soak up coin off me. I don't know.
Well, you need
Trying to
someone to
help you out.
launder your dirty money, don't you? So I'm doing you a deal.
Oh, God,
Anyway,
what you do, you did.
on a serious note, good to see you up and about.
Yeah.
Great to see you again, Marto and Pezza.
Yep.
You're a gentleman as always.
Miss Drakova.
Talk too much, but you're a gentleman.
Sorry. All right, boys. Hooroo.
Later, boys.
Another week to go to the footy starts, the real stuff. Let's go.
Beautiful.
To the
Thanks, guys.
Potsy
Go
Army, have a
Blues.
great weekend.
Have a great weekend,
Go
guys.
Blues.
Money on.
Go
Money